What's going on, you guys? Coming back at you with another 10 quality of life improvements within ASA. So let's get into the video. Now, starting off here with number one, we have your armor will now get scuffed as it gets damaged over time. As you can see, we're about halfway damaged here on our armor, and it's again a little scuffed. Nothing too serious. I think it's a nice little feature to have. Not really sure if it's really useful. And here you can see we are almost down to completely broken, and it's looking pretty serious. Now, coming in at number two, I kind of wish they would have had this from the very beginning in ASC, but now we have it. We're able to change our ammunition on the fly. It'd be very useful for dire need situations in PvP or PvE. Like I said, this is a great change to have. I kind of just wish we would have had it a little bit sooner. Now, number three here is really going to hurt the PvP community. No more vault drops. They have finally taken away, regardless of how much health that vault has. As long as the foundation below it is destroyed, there goes the vault. Carrying on with the PvP theme, we have number four, which is going to be turrets can now be placed on walls. Actually, they can pretty much be placed on anything. You can see here I'm placing them on the walls. I'm going to put down some ceiling pieces. You can actually put turrets upside down if you wanted to. Now, I don't know how beneficial this is going to be, having them upside down, but you can do it. So, I mean, by all means, go ahead. You got some bases in mind. I know some of y'all are thinking, man, this base would be awesome if only I was able to put some turrets upside down. Well, here you go. Now you can. Next thing here I want to show you guys, since we're on the topic of turrets here. But if we go over here onto the top of our base, let's go ahead and put down a hatch frame. There we go. Just put one down here. You see, looks obviously a little different than what it was on ASC. But let's go ahead and put a big one over here. There we go. Now, the reason I did this to show you guys is that we can now no longer put turrets on hatch frames. So we grab a turret here. As you can see, it won't let you, no matter where you put it. You can no longer put turrets on hatch frames. And speaking of hatch frames, coming in at number five, you can no longer put hatch frames on platform saddles. As you see here, as I build out, now don't judge me on my building here, just trying to build it real fast for you guys. Put all on this Quetzal. We'll get the hatch frame out. And there you go. As you can see, no longer can you put hatch frames on the platform saddles. Now, do I think this would be the end for box Quetzals? Probably not. I'm sure someone's going to come up with a different way to completely box out a Quetzal or box out a Racer. We'll just have to see in due time. Next thing I want to show you is kind of cool is that we can now place tech gens on Quetzal platform saddles. Now, we didn't used to be able to do this before, but now we can here in ASA. But speaking of things we cannot place, number six, no turrets on platform saddles. As you can see here, trying out a heavy, won't work. Try a tech turret, doesn't work. I mean, which I didn't think it would. I think when ASA first dropped, you could place tech turrets at the beginning, but they have since changed that. And then lastly, auto turrets here. Kind of surprised auto turrets are not allowed to be placed on platform saddles, but it is what it is. Speaking of things being reverted back, beforehand, C4 used to be pretty weak in ASA, but since then, it has now been reverted back to the old ASC damage. So 1 C4 for stone, 5 C4 here for metal, and then 20 for tech. Moving on to number 8, never should you lose your dino ever again. As you can see here, we're able to track our Quetzal, and we go back to the screen. Not only can you track the Quetzal, you can track pretty much anything. There's a list of multiple different things that you're able to filter out. Number 9 on our list, no longer can you use K mode to see through the map. Now, I know a lot of PvPers are going to hate this, especially those who are built in nice, tight, cubby areas, inside caves. As you can see here, I can not look under the ground. I can't look through the wall. Nothing. No matter whatever angle I try, it just does not work, which is going to be very hard when it comes to raiding bases, trying to see where those turrets at in their defenses. Last thing on our list, but certainly not the least, if you ever get stuck in a sticky situation, maybe a tribe has knocked you out and caged you up, or maybe you're like me who gets stuck in situations like this and you can't get out, all you have to do is go ahead and open up your inventory, look at your implant, and eat it. This will instantly kill you, and you'll be free to go. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like and follow for more.